back where you
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Trucker Mike. What's up? I just woke up 4 hours early. I'll go back to bed after I shoot this vlog, or shoot this intro. But anyway, I'm in Jackson, Georgia. I just left the house yesterday. I was home for Labor Day unexpectedly. I wasn't planning on coming home Labor Day, but due to issue with my truck and the exhaust, I was kind of forced to go home, which is fine because I enjoyed it. Last week, Sunday evening or Monday, I can't remember, my exhaust, or the exhaust elbow that goes into my decomp tube, the flange, which is the thing that the clamp clamps onto, broke off from the elbow. I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. So, when that happened, all the excess heat from my exhaust just dispersed, and my air lines to the left of it, behind the heat shield, because there's the exhaust, and then right next is a heat shield, a metal plate, and then my frame. Of course, you know the frame is a C-frame, and the airlines run along that frame. Well, it had so much heat, it melted my airlines, and I had to pull over into a service plaza on the Ohio Turnpike. Had a service truck come out, and he gets under there, and real nice guy, and he's like, well, I can fix, I got some good news and bad news. So the good news is I can fix your air leak. Bad news, you got other problems. I was like, oh crap. So I got on this creeper, and I got underneath there, and he got underneath there, and he showed me up. I looked at it, and I was like, oh, alright. So anyway, went and delivered my load, and then after I delivered my load in Pittsburgh, I went to Wheeling, West Virginia, or to Dallas Pike, or they call it Valley Grove, or whatever, to that TA there, and went to the Peterbilt dealership there, got some parts, because I had to jerry-rig it, and then I went over, I parked at the TA, I spent all day at the TA. I was taking that day off, and I rigged it up, and then I had, my airlines broke again, or melted, so I had the TA there fix them. I jerry-rigged up my exhaust, and here's a picture of what I did. So anyway, that worked fine, except every day, and you see in the picture where the elbow is butted up against my makeshift thing to close the gap, it would come apart about that much, and I would lose the, I had exhaust leak. So, I took it to a Petro because I thought I had another air leak, but it wasn't leaking. But yet it was. Had them button up my elbow again and tighten everything up. And then it kept coming apart. So finally, I was on my way down to Kennesaw, Georgia. I delivered. And then after that, I went to the TA in Cartersville. And there, after being there all day, the guy, one of the mechanics, when he worked on my truck, he took some skinny long clamps, wrapped around the top of the elbow, wrapped it around by a decomp tube, and then put a strap in between, or a clamp in between them to pull the elbow tight, you know, so it wouldn't come apart. And that worked and good. And that got me home because I had already ordered the new elbow from the Peterbilt of Louisville, and that's why I went home on Labor Day, because I went and picked up the parts, came back to my house, and I fixed it myself. Now, working on exhaust, it took me 15 minutes to take it apart. 15, 20 minutes. It took me 2 hours to put the new part back on. It was a pain in the butt. But anyway, she's fixed now. Good to go. Hey everybody, I'm at my house dealing with this. This pipe broke. Here's the old one. This piece right here broke off of this. Let's see, it happened Sunday evening, I believe, last Sunday. So, Sunday or Monday. Nobody in the Pittsburgh area had them in stock, so I had to order one from Peterbilt, Louisville, because I decided to come home on Labor Day, which today's Tuesday. I just got back, picked up the part, installed the new one. It's already installed, so now I just gotta put this one back in, the fun part. So that's what I've been dealing with. Also, when I was home, I picked up my new toy. Now, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I can't afford to buy a brand new one because they're like $2,500 or more. But I've been watching a lot of videos on why this particular model is so popular and whatnot. And I've been wanting to edit my videos in Final Cut Pro because I had already bought Final Cut Pro. Actually, I bought the 5-app bundle. It comes with Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, Motion, and 2 other ones, whatever. Because my daughter's in college, I'm able to get her discount. So anyway, I bought a used, but it's in mint condition, and I'll show you guys here. It's right here. I bought a 2012 MacBook Pro, and it works great. And so now I have Final Cut Pro and all that to edit my videos, my vlogs. So let me show you that right now. Hey everybody, this is my MacBook Pro I got. I mean, this sucker's in mint condition. I thought it was going to have dings on it, but when I got it, it was clean, no scratches. There are some scratches on the bottom, but that's fine. Here you can see it says 15-inch mid 2012. It's got 2.3 gigahertz Intel Core i7. Came with 8 gigabytes of memory, but I'm going to upgrade that to 16 gigabytes. Comes with the Intel Graphics 4000, and let's see if I can show you all this. It comes with dual graphics. It's got the Intel 4000 and it's got the NVIDIA GeForce GT 650M. So I'm excited about that. I already put a, as you can see right there, it's got a Samsung 860 EVO 1 terabyte drive. I put that in there, and now she's lightning fast. So I've already installed macOS High Sierra, but as you can see right here, I got Final Cut Pro, I got Motion, so I can make my intros. So that's my new toy. Got it real cheap too. So that's that. So also what I did at home is I fixed my air conditioning. Well, not it blowing cold air, but something was clogged up in my AC, because you know when your evaporator, it constantly freezes, melts, and while it does that, all that water goes down and it comes out your drain hole and then out onto the ground and whatnot. Mine wasn't coming out on the ground, mine was coming through my dash onto my floorboard and right in front of me and soaking everything. So I decided to take my whole HVAC assembly, which is, now this won't work on the newer 587s with the new dash and whatnot, but with the 587, which has the old style 387 dash, which what mine has, your HVAC unit is mounted right on your firewall, and there's 6 bolts holding it onto the firewall. You got 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and then you got 2 up top. So I unbolted all those bolts, and I pulled that sucker all the way out. Didn't have to drain my Freon, and did some searching, and I found out there's another drain plug in the very back. I got one towards the front, and I got one in the back. Well, after taking it all the way apart and I can get to the back and everything, I stuck my hand in there and it had all kinds of grime and plastic stuff just blocking up that drain, and that drain was overflowing into my dash. And so I got that all cleaned up, and now she's working great. So let me show you picture and video. Hey everybody. I'm at home working on my truck, pulling my HVAC unit out. I don't know if you can see it, but see that thing sticking up right there at the drain? That thing was all clogged up with all kinds of grime and stuff. That's the reason why water's been overflowing down into my floorboard. But as you can see, I got it all torn apart. So yeah, other than that, got my truck fixed and I got my new toy. It was pretty good. So yeah. So now we're at the Flying J here in Jackson. Can't leave here till 1:45 this afternoon, and it's currently 9:48 in the morning. I got here at 4 o'clock in the morning and I woke up. So I'll be going back to bed here shortly. So anyway, I'll catch y'all later.
Aqua,